The users you fought so hard to acquire are the exact same ones actively burning through your startup's runway. In a standard 2023 SaaS model, fixed server costs and fixed subscription revenue leave a predictable profit margin. But in a 2026 AI SaaS model, subscription revenue remains flat. You need a strategy for where you route your AI compute to manage costs, and a strategy for how you route your money to capture revenue. Running an AI application on a traditional software business model guarantees your profit margins will collapse the moment your power users scale. The platforms that make it incredibly easy to build your initial MVP are explicitly designed to take a larger cut as your application grows. Depending on your growth cycle, your path out of this trap looks very different. You might be a bootstrapped builder, a scaling tech lead, or an enterprise architect. Even massive payment processors recognize this transition is happening. Companies like Stripe are acquiring specialized usage billing infrastructure to handle the exact demands of AI metering. We are going to evaluate public aggregators, enterprise gateways, and consumption-based billing models so you can match the right infrastructure to your specific maturity stage. The frictionless tools that helped you build your product will not be the ones that help you scale it. Public LLM aggregators like OpenRouter offer an immediate advantage for early-stage builders. You get access to hundreds of models with zero infrastructure setup. They act as a single abstraction layer, swap providers with a single key change. But you pay a 5.5% markup fee. Furthermore, user data travels through a third-party proxy, completely voiding strict data residency protocols. Your system's availability is also tied to two separate potential points of failure: the underlying model's uptime and the aggregator's uptime. Public gateways work perfectly for getting to market quickly. Once you hit product-market fit, that convenience turns into a permanent tax on your margins. To eliminate markup fees, you can move to bundled cloud routers, like DigitalOcean's Inference Router. These platforms use task-aware routing. They automatically direct simple queries to cheaper models and reserve the expensive frontier models exclusively for complex tasks. If you are an enterprise architect dealing with HIPAA, GDPR, or strict internal compliance, any form of public routing is a non-starter. This diagram illustrates the enterprise solution. A gateway like TrueFoundry is deployed directly inside your own virtual private cloud. Your data never leaves your enclosed perimeter. This local control allows you to run automated pre-processing, like stripping out personally identifiable information before a prompt ever reaches an external network. The trade-off is operational overhead. Running a private gateway requires dedicated DevOps resources to manage, configure, and scale the infrastructure. Migrating to private enterprise routing is a deliberate decision to trade engineering effort for uncompromised legal and financial safety. Controlling your compute costs will only take you so far if your revenue model is still trapped in a flat per-seat subscription model. The industry is transitioning toward usage-based billing. Stripe recently paid a reported $1 billion for Metronome specifically to handle the complexities of metering AI usage. This graph shows how usage billing aligns your interests with your customers. As their token consumption rises, your revenue scales in tandem, maintaining a healthy, constant profit margin. As AI shifts from answering questions to executing tasks, we hit a new bottleneck: the transaction itself. Most AI agents today can find a product, but they can't buy it without a human in the loop. The agentic commerce protocol, or ACP, creates a secure handoff. It allows an agent to negotiate terms and check out using a shared payment token, completing the loop without the user ever leaving the AI interface or exposing their credit card. By upgrading your billing infrastructure, your most active power users go from being a margin-draining liability to your most profitable asset. Choosing the right stack to run your application comes down to identifying which friction point is currently slowing you down. First, are you handling regulated data? If yes, you're an enterprise architect. Move to a private VPC like TrueFoundry. If no, are power users eroding margins? If yes, you're a tech lead. Migrate to DigitalOcean and Stripe. If not, stick to OpenRouter for speed. Applying the wrong architecture to your current stage creates crippling technical debt or wasted engineering cycles. The largest infrastructure and payment companies are aggressively positioning themselves for this shift in how software operates. Replacing a public aggregator or a flat subscription model is a high-stakes business decision, far more significant than simple code refactoring or a DevOps preference. Optimizing your AI compute routing and usage billing is the only way to protect your business model from being destroyed by your own explosive growth.